Strong earthquake hits Mexico, California region. And strong aftershocks jolted cities along the border between the United States and Mexico early Monday, a day after a powerful earthquake killed at least 3 people in northern Mexico, damaged many homes, and knocked out power to thousands of people. The quake was felt far and wide, as far away as Las Vegas, Nevada, and Phoenix, Arizona, all the way up to northern California. The governor of Baja California, Mexico, with a 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck on Sunday afternoon, said he had asked for federal disaster assistance because of the damage to the urban infrastructure. The governor said in an interview with the Mexican television network Televisa that 233 people had been injured, but some of those were being treated in tents outside hospitals. Many people were still trapped in their homes. Mexicali, a large industrial city near the quake's epicenter, was reported to have suffered widespread blackouts, along with fires, gas leaks, and phone line damage. Photographs posted on Twitter and some news sites showed buildings with crumbled facades and food on supermarket shelves sent crashing to the floor. One multi-story parking structure had collapsed at the Mexicali City Hall. The Baja California State Civil Protection Director told the Associated Press that one man was killed in a house collapse outside Mexicali. The other man was killed when he panicked as the ground shook, ran into the street, and was struck by a car. Across the border from Mexicali, in Calexico, California, the police sealed off the downtown area, which is lined with buildings built in the 1930s and 40s. Many of them suffered structural damage. Broken glass and plaster littered some sidewalks, and goods in several stores had been scattered across the floor. A police officer said the city council had declared a state of emergency. Some traffic lights were out, and at least one hotel television sets were flung to the floor, and lamps toppled over. But electricity was on. 3 strong aftershocks of magnitudes of approximately 5.0 jolted Baja on Monday, and scores of lesser tremors rippled through the region, according to United States Geological Survey. There could be aftershocks for weeks or months. One man, 64, was standing in the entryway of the family-style buffet when the quake hit on Sunday. His restaurant, he said in a telephone interview, was almost completely destroyed. We've got tables overturned, plates broken on the floor, the ceilings caved in, he said with a shaky voice over the sound of his feet crunching rubble and glass. It was big. I mean, it was major. In the United States, the shaking was particularly acute in San Diego, where it set off alarms and sent the San Diego Fire Department responding to several calls. The San Diego Union Tribune reported, "We have some reports of scattered property damage at a Sheraton Hotel in downtown San Diego. The floor cracked open and prevented the front doors from shutting. Officials ordered all guests and staff in the building, pending an inspection from structural engineers. Fire officials reported a water main break in front of a hospital and another water line break at a department store. There's scattered stuff all over the place," said a spokesman for the San Diego Fire Department. Even for California residents who are veterans of previous and more punishing earthquakes, the quake was impressive. "The house was shaking," Timothy Nash said in a Twitter message from San Diego. "Pictures fell off the bookcase. Lasted about 30 seconds. Worst I've felt here since Northridge. The Northridge earthquake of January 17th, 1994, a 6.7 magnitude quake that was centered in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Reseda, lasted for approximately 20 seconds, but proved to be one of the most devastating natural disasters to hit the United States. There were 72 deaths attributed to the quake, and it caused an estimated $20 billion in damage. Initial reports indicated that Sunday's earthquake, while bigger in magnitude, caused nowhere near the damage. Fortunately, it was away from most major metropolitan or populated areas, and it was in a fault, but has not had any quake activity for approximately 100 years or more, in remote places. While this earthquake exceeded the numerical magnitude of the 7.0 earthquake in Haiti earlier this year, the damage there was far greater because the epicenter was near the heavily populated capital city, Port-au-Prince. This earthquake was approximately 5 times stronger. The Baja earthquake was the largest in a series that have taken place in the region that came before it, beginning with a 4.2 quake on March 31st. It was followed by strong aftershocks. In LA, homes slid from side to side for well over a minute, a nauseating and seemingly endless wave that could be felt from the beach to the Hollywood Hills. Power failures caused by the quake were reported in Yuma, Arizona. And again, this was a great earthquake. And this is a sign that something much bigger is going on, because all things are connected. Mark chapter 13, verse 8. Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. There shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. And there have been very big earthquakes so far this year, in places that people really do notice. These are more signs of the end times transition days. The transition is an ongoing, continuing process happening daily all around the world.